Here's the team lineups. Melbourne Victory making one change. Grant Brebner returns to the starting 11 in what is a 4-3-3 formation. The absence of Kevin Muscat through suspension means a reshuffle with Lee Broxham starting at right back and Adrian Leia and Roddy Vargas forming a duo in the centre. Robbie Cruz starts despite his shoulder problems and the arrival of Nicky Merger as an injury replacement for Archie Thompson. Merger is on the bench. Now the North Queensland Fury make three changes. Dyron Dahl has a hamstring injury. Ufuk Talay is rested. David Williams, perhaps surprisingly, starts on the bench. In come Paul Kohler, Rostin Griffiths, who'll start up front with Robbie Fowler, and Terry Cook, who's reunited on the park with his former Manchester United colleague Grant Brebner. The two won the FA Youth Cup together at Old Trafford back in 1995. Another good crowds on hand at Etihad Stadium tonight, despite the fact that the 2020 Cricket International is going on down the road. As Angulo slips it through for his compatriot Hernandez. Passfield's come an awful long way, and in fairness to him, he's done very well. An even better second time around to palm it behind for a corner. Broxham with an in-swinger this time. Partly cleared by Middleby, and Podolyak! I think it actually hit the stanchion behind the goal, not the post.
Another very good season from Carlos Hernandez.
10 assists too. Are we about to watch goal number 11? We weren't far off, were we?
His quality, isn't it? It's a long way out, but he gets it. I didn't think it had the dip in it.
Good header won by Nick Wards, and Hulo trying to profit. Robbie Cruz still might. He's got a good ball in the centre as well. Podolyak pulls it back, and Hulo, well, Melbourne straining every sinew to create a goal-scoring opportunity.
Yeah, no, Hulo was just trying to lay that one back to Hernandez, but didn't hit it hard enough. Good work from Cruz down the right-hand side, and Podolyak did so well to get it back in.
Now Cruz just dropped the shoulder. That confused Tadros for a moment. This is Angulo. Took too long. Still with the Costa Rican. It's asking a bit too much of Hernandez, but he's got there. Carlos Hernandez! Oh, that is brilliant! How on earth did he score from there? That is the magician that is Carlos Hernandez.
Well, it's a goal he makes for himself, doesn't he? Angulo with the overhit pass. It was still a clever little pass. But to be honest, it is a good strike because he fashions it himself, but it's not great defending, really. Good work from Cruz down the right-hand side. Here's Angulo, turns the wrong way, but manages to keep possession. Nice balance. There's the pass in behind. Now, Jimmy Downey there is not allowed to let him come back in there. And really, Passfield beaten at his near post. So for me, there's a couple of mistakes, really, from North Queensland's point of view. That's just not good defending. It's a good finish from Hernandez, and full credit to him. But really, Passfield as well at the near post. You shouldn't be beaten.
Is that a little tribute to Matthew Kemp, perhaps?
Maybe to
or Archie Thompson.
Archie Thompson. I saw him before the game. He's got a moon boot on.
So North Queensland concede the first goal for the 19th time this season. Ian Ferguson will be unhappy at the defending, but let's, as fans of the game, enjoy the skills of Carlos Hernandez as well.
Touches the ball afterwards. You're in risk of getting a yellow card.
That's not a bad ball. Looking for Terry Cook. He'll get the scraps off Vargas. This is Fowler. Man over here is Robbie Middleby. It's a great save by Mitch Langerak off the woodwork and behind. And Langerak saves Melbourne's bacon there. So it looks like Rostin Griffiths will drop into the back line. And the space here for Hernandez, who drives for goal, and Passfield tips it over the bar. A decent stop, that.
Certainly Victory are the benchmark at the moment in this country. There's no doubt about that.
Nicky Merger's just won his new club a free kick right on the edge of the Fury penalty box. He's a good back-to-goal player, Nicky Merger.
Got a little bit lucky with that free kick.
Is this going to be a Hernandez special?
It's his territory, isn't it? In position, it's not too close. And will he go for power?
Remember him scoring a screamer against Brisbane from exactly the same spot. He's scored another screamer, Carlos Hernandez. He is on fire tonight. El Zorro with a rapier thrust through the heart of the Fury defence.
Well, just when Ernie Merrick needed Hernandez to stand up, with the other two key players, Muscat and Thompson, missing, he hasn't let him down, has he? He's been absolutely superb this evening. He's now got a goal in the second half. He's on a hat-trick. He's had a couple of free kicks and he gets this one absolutely right. Does that go through the wall? Or does the wall break? Pascal's covering the other side. Really, he's got no chance for that. It didn't really go over the wall. And they duck really there. That should be hitting the wall. You'll put your body on the line. If you're going to go in the wall, you have to stand up tall, and they didn't. Hernandez doesn't care. The wall didn't do its job.
Fowler got a touch on that. Tadros to retrieve. Decent centre too. Fowler just won't drop for North Queensland. Merger to Hernandez. Oh, good feet by the Costa Rican. And he's still going. And they've got 2 free here. Merger's onside. He's away here. This should be 3-0. Nicky Merger grazes the bar when it looked easier to score.
Well, he goes for power and he didn't need to. Just needed a bit of composure. It's wonderful play from Carlos Hernandez.
The only thing that was really overextended and that puts a cloud on it is Nicky Ward's knee. Is there icing on the cake for Aziz Bayic or maybe Podolyak? No.
Oh, he's gone for a cheeky one, hasn't he? He's trying to chip that over towards the far post. Maybe would have been better putting his foot through it. Hernandez started that with Podolyak. There are bodies in front of him. Sort of just stabs at it, doesn't it? But it doesn't matter in the end as they get the win.
There might have been more goals, but 2 by Carlos Hernandez were enough. A big win for Melbourne, who open up a 3-point lead at the top once more. Now the pressure really on the Gold Coast and Sydney to win their games if the plate is not to remain in Victoria. It's all over though for the Fury, whose finals hopes are finally and mathematically extinguished. The full-time scoreline at Etihad Stadium: Melbourne victory 2, the North Queensland Fury 0.